All through school, even, primary school, art was my favorite subject that I took. When the art classes came around, it was always joy. At Briarcliff, there was one professor there, the art professor was my first understanding that you could be a professional artist, was with him. So that was really the beginning. As a student, this is the kind of work I saw. And I like the fact that they are working with, it is what it is. I like the found materials, so the response and the dialogue with them is very important to me. This is my studio. This is where I work. And usually there is not all of this work up on the walls. They're usually there, so I can move stuff around the way I want. If there's something I found I really like, then I start right with it, But some of them I bring in and have to live with for a while and figure out what I want to do with them. These are all different pieces. Some of them I don't know if I'll ever use, but I like to keep them around because you never know what you're going to need. I work from natural light only, yeah. But this studio has good light even in the afternoon, some of it, because there's some reflection coming from the windows across the street, so that's good. This is the found material here. It's copper, and again, I found it at a construction site. Things were being torn down, but a lot of people like to pick up copper because it's worth something, so you have to be fast if you're going to find copper. And this is my response here, and the found piece does dictate where I go and how I manage to arrive at what I want. Every painting is like starting from scratch again. I never know where I'm going to go and how I'm going to manage to put it all together. Tags are graffiti, so that's what this is. And these were two separate pieces that I found and put together. This is a print. It's an edition of 30, and it's about what we're going through, climate change. The U.S. is a country that emits 25% of the world's greenhouse gases. And that's Elizabeth Colbert. And the other quote is Diana Mears, and it says, "The problem created by the Industrial Revolution is the fuels that make our lives comfortable, now threaten to destabilize our planet on which our lives depend." Little shapes here are taken from metal plates that are in the street. I have made a proposal for a climate change exhibition, which is no one's picking it up. This is acrylic on canvas with two coats. There's a gray underneath and then the gold on top, so it quiets the gold down a bit. And this is a piece of Formica, which was also found. The streets of New York are always full. Sometimes if I'm with my husband, he just walks ahead of me and leaves me there. There are these things that appear out on the street that are worth looking through to be sure that I'm not missing anything. I would say that all the found materials that I'm using are from the street, and as I was saying before, from construction sites. I wouldn't necessarily say they're working class materials, but they're definitely part of the life of the city. And it varies, but I can't go everywhere in the city. So it's usually somewhere around my neighborhood, although I've thought of going out to Brooklyn because there's a lot there that is still old. Manhattan is getting redeveloped pretty fast. Why cover up something that's so beautiful? Why not use it if you can? It's a way of exploring and being a part of what is here now. Yeah. Every day is a different story.